What does this have to do with this? The answer is this: our country's national bird. When Europeans first came to America, these native waterfowl with 8-foot wingspans lived all over the continent. This population, hundreds of trumpeters, winter on these lakes in Arkansas now. State biologists say they probably came from Iowa. Now there are more than 63,000 swans in the lower 48, but America's trumpeter swans were almost wiped out of the lower 48 by hunting and habitat loss by 1930. At that time, 70 swans survived in Yellowstone. But park biologists have observed a new threat to trumpeter swans here, a newcomer to Yellowstone Lake. Non-native lake trout were discovered in Yellowstone Lake in the mid-90s. The voracious deep-water dwelling predators ate the native cutthroat trout, cutting their populations by more than 90% in tributaries to Yellowstone Lake. So park management started gill netting lake trout and have killed almost 4 million of the non-natives. But the cutthroat trout populations, while growing, are still depressed, and animals that eat cutthroat, like grizzlies and bald eagles, are affected. Yellowstone Park senior wildlife biologist Doug Smith.
Bald eagles very much have changed their feeding habits due to the loss of cutthroats, and they're feeding on things like geese goslings, but they'll also take loon chicks and swan cygnets, and we don't have a lot of those to spare.
Anglers catch and kill as many lake trout as they can, while the gill netting continues to dent the predator population. Smith hopes the cutthroat populations revive to feed bears, osprey, and bald eagles. But what's ahead for the swans? In 2019, biologists counted only 27 resident trumpeter swans in Yellowstone. This Yellowstone Resources and Issues Handbook says that years of drought have reduced the number of ponds where swans can live and breed. So although there are more swans in Yellowstone in the winter because they migrate down from Canada, they remain a species of concern in Yellowstone National Park. For MTN News, I'm Penny Preston reporting with Yellowstone Revealed.